What is going on, guys? Welcome back to day 2 of the week of KB. Hope you guys are excited as much as I am for KB all week. Coming into MLB 13, the show, now just 8 days away. I am so pumped. But before I get into the commentary about KB, because I know you guys like hearing me talk about KB, I want to talk about this Sports Commentators March Madness tournament that's going on. Last night they announced the Field of 64. I think it's a fantastic idea. It's great for you guys that got into it and that are going to be a part of that. I think it'll be a fun time matching up against other sports commentators. Now, before I get into what I want to say, let me start out by saying I've known iPod King Carter since he had less than 10,000 subscribers. I used to be in Machinima with iPod King Carter. We used to talk here and there. I actually uploaded a video to one of his channels before he was doing the Game Face Studios. He was doing another little sports commentator community channel. I actually uploaded to that. He reached out to me and said, "Hey, I really want some baseball content on this channel. Can you help me out?" And I said, "Why not?" So I've known those guys for a long time. Game Face Studios is a sweet channel. It's a huge community channel for all the people that do basketball and that kind of stuff. I think it's a sweet channel. I love the idea of what they're doing. With that said, my feeling towards this tournament, especially if you watched any of the promos to this, any of the promos that they put out for this March Madness tournament, it was all geared around, hey, if you're a small commentator, enter this tournament and, be seen on these big channels and maybe get some new subscribers your way. So when I saw that, I'm like, I think that's a great idea. It's a great idea. It's so hard that nowadays, if you start a YouTube channel, to get any notoriety, to get any type of people coming to your channel. How do you get exposure? And this is a perfect opportunity. And in fact, if you remember, when I first started my channel, what is it now, 2 years ago, I was struggling. I started off with Call of Duty, and then I got into baseball, and I think it really changed the way my channel was run. Obviously, I'm still doing it now. But I found out about this tournament that KSX Silencer, if you know who he is, he started a Commentator Wars tournament. So it's all guys that have very little subscribers. I think the max was like 3,000. That's the allowed amount. And I had probably 200 at that point. I got invited to join that. Well, I submitted a video and they chose me. And this was kind of rare because I would say 80 to 90% of the videos that were the commentators that were in the tournament did Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that. I think I was the only sports guy that made it into the tournament. Hold on 1 second. Woo! Sneeze on ya. But needless to say, I got into that tournament. It was all a bunch of small people, and it helped my channel out. I mean, not to the point where these guys could. I mean, iPod King Carter has just a ton of subscribers. I think Chaos at the time only had 1,000 subscribers or something like that. So it wasn't huge exposure or anything like that, but it was nice because it was going towards different audiences. It helped my channel just a little bit. It got me in front of people. It made me network with people that I never met before. It introduced me to KSX Silencer. This was way before any of us ever thought anything about Yoush and if that would actually work and all that kind of stuff. So it's good to network with people like that because you never know how it's going to happen in YouTube. You never know who's going to be around in another year or two and where they might be. So it was really a good thing for me. So when I saw this tournament by iPod King Carter and the Game Face Studio guys, I'm like, this is going to be awesome. I'm really happy for guys like Sweet Chin Music, Crash Davis, guys like that, Big Puma Gaming, guys that don't have a ton of subscribers that I think make great content. Even guys like B Wildcat, French Fry Ninja, all those guys that need help getting exposure to their channels, because I think if people actually saw their videos and went to their videos, and that's a big reason why I do Subscriber Sunday, because I like helping those guys out, because if I see somebody that makes good sports commentators, even Call of Duty or whatever, that just having a hard time finding people to come to their channel, because it's difficult, man. It's very difficult to grow your channel. So when I saw that, I'm like, this is going to be cool. Very excited for these little guys to get an opportunity to be seen on a channel that is as big as iPod King Carter's. I think it's a great idea. And 64 teams, it means there's going to be quite a few of you guys. So they did the announcement last night of the 64 commentators that were going to be part of this. And the first few people that they name off have like 2 or 3 times as many subscribers as I have. And I don't see myself as a big channel. 10,000 subscribers is a huge mark, and thank you all for subscribing. 10,000 subscribers is amazing. But I don't see myself as a big YouTuber. And then they let guys in that have 20 to 30,000 or more subscribers. It just, to me, it kind of wrecked the whole reasoning behind the tournament. So a guy like SGU, and I like SGU a whole lot, and I hope he does well in the tournament and all that kind of stuff, but he's got 30,000 subscribers or whatever, and he's going to go up against the guy that maybe has 100 subscribers. That guy's going to have one video and done, has no chance of beating Sports Gaming Universe, and has really one chance to make any video or any type of impact on his channel. And to me, that's why I didn't enter the tournament, because I thought I was too big. And even if I wasn't too big, I probably wouldn't have done it, because that's one more space for somebody like B Wildcat, or one more space for French Fry Ninja, or one more space for whoever that has, 200 subscribers, 500 subscribers. So that's my beef. It's not even a big deal. I probably will watch some of the videos. I don't know how much. Sometimes those things get monotonous, especially with 64 teams. That's a lot of videos to watch in a short amount of time, because, I don't know, that's a ton of people to have and to coordinate and to make people get videos every week. It's going to be a lot of work, and hats off to those guys for putting that together, because I certainly could not manage that. But we got a few of my friends that are in there, so I'm going to be rooting for them. Not quite sure exactly how it's all judged and all that kind of stuff, but good luck to anybody that is in it, and hopefully you guys get out of it what you thought you would get out of it, because, like I said, I thought it was unfortunate that it wasn't all little channels. I guess they probably should have put a sub cap or something on it, but it is what it is. It's not my tournament. They can run it however they want, and good luck to, like I said, good luck to everybody that is in it, and hope you do well. But let's get back to KB after that little talk about the March Madness tour or whatever it is. So KB is on the White Sox, going for that all-time home run record. Just a few home runs off now. You guys obviously seen in a video previous that KB does get the all-time home run record, and it is with the Chicago White Sox, and it is this year, coming up very, very soon. So the Chicago White Sox is actually a pretty decent team. I was very surprised. Like I said last episode, when I was with Atlanta and the playoff brackets came up for that season's playoffs, I saw the White Sox going up against the New York Yankees in the first round. So I'm like, the Chicago White Sox are a playoff team. This is the sign that I needed, that it is time to go back to the White Sox. I signed a 5-year contract, and wholeheartedly expect that this is the last contract that KB ever signs. Go to the Chicago White Sox, hopefully win a World Series or two, retire out on top, retire a White Sox, go to the Hall of Fame as a White Sox player, because obviously this would be the team that I played the most for, since I spent all those arbitration years with the White Sox. That was like 4 years or something in their organization, and now I signed a 5-year contract with them. I certainly don't expect to last the full entire 5-year contract. I think I'm already like 33 at this time, or 34, so that'll put me at like 38, 39 years old, something like that, when this contract expires. So chances are I'll probably retire before that, just because, again, I didn't want to play KB forever. There's got to be an end at some point, especially when MLB 13, the show, comes out. I really want the and look at this dick flip. Could be the greatest dick flip ever in the history of dick flips, even though the bat did some sort of weird shimmy. That's the only reason why I'm using this goofy batting stance, is because I found out that the freaking dick flip was so good. And speaking of dick flips, I don't know if you guys read a lot about MLB 13, the show, but they announced, or in some of the notes that I've read, this season you're going to be able to change all sorts of aspects of your swing. Now you just basically pick a swing and that's it. In MLB 13, the show, apparently you're going to be able to pick your batting stance, so how you look before the pitches thing. I believe you're able to pick the follow-through, so what your actually swing looks like when you actually do swing at a ball. And then, most importantly, you're able to choose what your home run celebration is. So the dick flip or whatever. Now all of you guys out there can choose the same dick flip that KB uses and be mini KBs out there. And I expect to get a bunch of video responses when you guys all get dick flips. I need to see these dick flips in action. There's another little side dick flip. Going upper decker there, KB. Beautiful. And you guys know what that is. That is the all-time home run record leader right there, KB. That was number 700, and was it 63 or 64? Whatever it was to break the record, that was the one. You guys seen it before, and you've seen it before where, unfortunately, the announcers don't say anything. The KB doesn't celebrate really at all. Teammates don't pat him on the head or spank his ass or anything like that. It's just, hey, record broken, let's go. Like I said before, it made a much bigger deal about KB breaking Hank Aaron's record of whatever it was. So there he is. Home run number 763, KB in the news. Nobody cares about the loss as Kevin Bull becomes the all-time home run king, blasting career number 763. So it's in the news, it's in the paper, but announcers didn't make any deal about it. I mean, that's the record to break. That or the concurrent hit streaks or whatever that who was it? Joe DiMaggio got. That would probably be the biggest one to break. But right next to that is the career home run record, which KB breaks, and they make no mention. So, all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed KB all day, all week. And we'll be back tomorrow with yet another KB video. Peace!